we doing, Chase?
We are doing the brand new Rob Zombie Munsters.
Yeah, it's fucking... We'll get there. Before we get into that, though, I just want to let you know I am Tim Bentine, and we have the illustrious... Derriere. Sure, we'll go with it. Chester Cheese Newport.
That's
there
me.
he is.
Hi.
A handsome young gent.
I'm back.
Holy fuck. Before we get into the fucking movie, though, we got a little bit of biz to take care of. Chase, you want to tell us where they can find us on the Instagrams?
Yeah, on the Instagram, you can find us at Approved for All Audiences.
Yeah.
We post funny pictures and stuff. And then on the Twitter, you can find us at Approved for All.
See?
You'll probably see the same pictures on there, but you can go ahead and join us. You can join the conversation. Let us know how you feel. You can catch us at our website at www.approvedforallaudiences.buzzsprout.com.
Yeah. Hit us on the fucking subs on the YouTubes. We're looking to get 100 of you bastards gathered up in one spot. Sorry,
cool.
Chase, go ahead.
That's it.
Them's the plugs. Fucking A, dude. It's been a day.
Yeah, you're doing good work.
My brain is hurting. What have you been up to these days?
Well, I already talked about Tech last week.
Yeah. You been in the red zone at all?
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of sports this time of year.
Yeah.
Mariners won their first playoff series.
Ooh, daddy. Pretty exciting.
By the time this comes out, they could be out of the playoffs, but as of today, they're still in them.
Who they play next?
Fucking Houston Astros. They're real good.
The Turfs, as they call them on the street.
You used to play baseball as a little sprout.
Quite a bit, yeah, actually.
There's a really great picture of you.
If I find it,
uniform.
I'll put it in post because it's something special. I got spooked by some hot softball gals. And, yeah, my face says it all.
I didn't know that was the context of that. Just being silly.
I'm pretty sure we took those in the gauze, like, outdoor gymnasium overcover hang thing. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure. And, yeah, some fucking bat-swinging hotties walked by. Papa didn't know what to do, so he just started giggling like a retard.
Oh, we've been doing so good.
Yeah, I know.
Pop panicked.
Yeah, bad. And then what's fucked up, though, is, like, they didn't do another one. Like, those aren't free pictures.
Interesting.
Yeah. They were just like, that's what you get. And I think, because they also did a cool thing, you would get, like, trading card, like, pictures. It'd be, like, your own trading cards.
Aww.
Really fucking smart.
That's fun.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't cheap. It was, like, in school pictures, but for an extracurricular fucking thing. My mom was fucking pissed.
She's pissed?
Yeah. Guess what my dad said?
I don't care.
No, I don't care.
That's the right way to say it.
Yeah. He probably really did because it sure is coming out of his fucking envelope. But
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
good times swinging bat, though. Sorry, I was stumbling through all this.
I got a story for you that you know real well. But,
I do?
But the muffs don't know.
Okay, I'm excited.
Actually, probably some of them do. Tim and I in middle school were in wrestling. And we were like a little chunkier back then, but we weren't like, I mean, I wasn't like gross fat yet. I was just like
Jesus,
a chubby little wanker. Anyway, Tim and I had fun because we got to, tickle on the ground, and it was an appropriate place to ground tickle. Mm-hmm. And I'm not going to name names, but we had a wrestling coach. And one time there was like weight classes, and then if you were just like the biggest one, we had a guy who was like, don't say the weight. I'll just go out there and fucking do it live.
It was unlimited, basically.
Which I can kind of understand.
Yeah.
Like when you're in the highest one, there's no point in calling that out. You're obviously. Anyway, so there's like two kids, and mind you, Tim and I are 13. And
what was it, 185? Was that the weight class? I think I was 171 for most of that.
And I would have been one or a couple higher than you.
So I think I went 171, like 190, and then like unlimmy.
Yeah, one time. So I was in a designated weight class, and one time our big guy, like the biggest one in the unlimited, like wasn't available. Or I don't remember what happened. He wasn't able to. And the kid he was supposed to go against was also just ginormous. And the wrestling coach came up to me and was just like, "Hey, like, he asked me, he's like, do you want to like?" Because I didn't have a match. There was no one there. Or else it was going to be like one of our own teammates again. Anyway, he asked me if I want to go against the guy. I was like, no, I don't. I'll just sit here in my sweatpants and be fucking cozy. You guys, I don't fucking give a shit. Beside the point, there's these two unlimited weight class kids wrestling, and Tim and I are 13, and they're on the ground.
Dude,
getting
maybe
after.
13. Was this 8th grade or 7th grade?
This is either 7th or 8th.
Yeah. Anyway,
You're young, And a fucking wrestling coach comes right up to me and Tim, who are like getting warmed up because we're coming up soon. And these two kids are wrestling, and the fucking wrestling coach leans into us and he's like, "Hey, looks like two goats fucking." And Tim and I are just like, "What the fuck?"
Testify.
There's some
yes, sir.
There's some wild.
It surely does.
There's some wild fucking middle school wrestling story. Jeremy's arm
Yeah.
got turned into an S. I got the shit kicked out of me by the wrestling coach's son, who was like a
he
fucking
was
West
a
Point military guy.
Beast.
He's like, if you know what a cross arm is, it's when they cross their arm across your face. And he's like yelling at me, "Get up!" And he's like a sophomore in high school at this point. And I'm like, turn around.
And we're in 8th grade for the layman here.
So I turn around to get up. Boom, crossface. And it's like getting punched in the mouth. And he's like, "Get up." And I'm like, "What the fuck does he want me to do?" Boom, like 3 times. And I'm just dripping blood, fucking crying, like in the bathroom. He's like, "Oh, my son got you there?" I was like,
Fuck you.
"Yeah, he fucking got me. What the fuck? Dude, he just beat the shit out of me."
And the thing with the cross arm too is like you're not supposed to swing back. It's like wherever your arm is, you can only do forward momentum.
It fucking sucks.
And fuck you. You know, it's funny you mentioned that like they asked you, because you didn't have a match, if you wanted to wrestle. I was undefeated in 8th grade. And they're like, "Hey, do you want to wrestle Danny since you don't have anything going on?" And I was like, fuck it, sure. Like knowing that Danny is top brass. Like,
oh, Danny tosses around.
Danny didn't fucking fuck around, dude. So I was like, yeah, fuck it. I'll go fuck around Danny. I know I'm going to lose, but like, whatever. And then like, "Oh, Bentine, sucks. You're like 12-1 now." I'm like, wait
a minute.
Same school, same team, friendly fire. Like, nope, not at all. Like, oh, God, well, if you want to fucking, I'm third, fuck you. Like, what?
I'm undefeated.
I was pissed, dude.
Bullshit.
I was JV, whatever. I did high school wrestling for a minute, and that was like, hey, have you ever been in like an oven with sweatpants on? Like, this sucks.
Yeah, they took that
so
shit
bad.
Middle school I just remember it being like more laid back and fun.
It was way more fun.
And then in high school, I didn't even do it. This shit's
Interesting story though. Mr. Anderson, who was our wrestling coach in high school, his son and I were like best friends the first time I did 1st grade. And we went to a drive-through safari. Have I told this before?
I don't think so.
Okay. And it's a Zuzu Trooper, and it's like kind of like in between a Jeep and like a Range Rover, but like, Anyway, we're in the back of it. There's a spare tire, and we went through like the Bears exhibit, and a bear fucking slashed the back tire, and like we're in the back, so it like jumbled the door, freaked the fucking shit out of me, real bad.
Jesus.
So like, let's move, I don't know, 10 years forward. I'm wrestling. And Anderson's there. We're in the weight room, and I'm like, I don't know, doing some sort of weight stuff. I think I'm bench pressing or something. I don't remember.
Fucking nice.
Doesn't really remember. Doesn't really matter. I was like, "Hey, Bentine, you ever been in the back of a fucking car and a bear slashes the goddamn tire?" And I'm like, "This is what? Yeah." And I'm like, "This is not the time." What? And I'm like trying to struggle, like put up weight. He's like, "Yeah, there's a guy driving." And I was like, "Oh shit." He's like, "Yeah." And he like helps me lift up the bar. I was like, "I recognize your mom. I just thought I'd want to let you know." I'm like, "That's so much all at once right now."
That would have been fucking scary. The bear part.
Oh yeah, it was terrifying. It was super scary. I think we went home and watched 3 Ninjas, though. It was pretty cool.
Pretty good day.
Yeah. Sean used to give me a call, like, whenever the Nick Choice Awards were on. The Nick Choice Awards were on. And then one time he just stopped calling. Wow. So it was pretty interesting that his dad was like, "Hey,
wow.
I'm that guy's son." Or, fuck. I'm that guy's father. Yeah. I feel like I didn't explain that enough. It was a real mind fuck.
When
he was like, "Yeah, I was the guy driving that car. It fucked up my brains real hard."
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Look at you now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make weight.
Oh fuck! I'd be in that unlimited class, bro. Unlimited. Hey, I got a fuck, marry, kill for you.
Oh, do tell.
Fuck, marry, kill. Michael Chase Kyle.
That's unfair.
Cut. That was a joke. I have a different one. I wanted to get your reaction.
My mom on the mouth.
Fuck, marry, kill, NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, and Spice Girls.
Oh, damn. I don't really care about either of them.
Well, you got to fuck one, and you got to marry one, and you got to kill one.
I guess I'm marrying the Spice Girls. I mean,
interesting.
I guess. I get NSYNC and the Backstreet Boys confused.
NSYNC was Timberlake.
Right, but I mean the songs.
Oh,
Like, I can't really pick them apart.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't have a. I mean, I could switch it to like
I guess.
seafood, beef, or salad.
Who's
I mean,
Lance Bass? Is that that's Backstreet? Yep. I'm gonna take the romaine lettuce and bacon. There you go, Alex. Did we do it right?
I'm gonna fuck Kyle.
I bet Kyle's a fucking great guy.
Oh God, okay, that was a dumb fuck, marry, kill. Sorry, I didn't have one. I was just trying to pull one out of my ass.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Have I done this? I feel like I might have done this before. Caesar Ranch, Thousand Island.
I don't know if you have, but I'm gonna play.
Okay.
Uh,
Pass or play?
I'm playing. Can I get them again? Caesar Ranch and Thousand Island.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm killing Thousand Island.
Okay.
I'm marrying Ranch, and I'm fucking Caesar.
Okay. Caesar feels like fancy boy ranch.
A little classier ranch.
It's zestier ranch. Thousand Island just reminds me of like Catholics.
I don't use Thousand Island on.
I feel like I've done this before.
How'd they come up with that name?
That's what I was thinking about the other day. Because if you watched last week, we were talking about Big Macs. Thousand Island is basically chunky. Big Mac sauce is basically thousand. Big Mac sauce is basically chunky Thousand Islands.
Yeah, and if you didn't watch last week, then fuck you.
I used to hate a Big Mac though. We did a dual pretty good. That would have made a teaser about a year ago.
Oh, we got the gigs.
We got the gigs. Yeah, pretty. Fuck. What am I doing? I definitely wifing down the range.
You got to.
You know, it depends what you're doing with a T1000. Made that work, didn't I?
You did.
As Terminator, sort of. 2000 Island.
Yeah.
Because it's not a good dressing, and it kind of just reminds me of child abuse. What's the difference between a dressing and a dipping?
I think it's the way it's applied.
Like in context?
No, I
like,
think if you put something on top of a salad, it's a dressing, and if you're dunking something in something, it's a dip.
But I've noticed on the Hidden Val, it doesn't say dipper. It just says ranch style dressing. What do we call it? Like, we're not dressing it.
That's like the fancy way of saying you're putting something on something.
Am I reaching again?
I've maybe a little bit
Yeah,
there.
I'm reaching. Jack Reacher. Tommy Cruise comes up today, by the way.
Ooh.
Yeah. In a wild I don't know. I'm getting drunk. It's been a long day.
We're working hard.
What else is new with you there, Chister? How'd you
Fuck,
like
man.
that? How'd you like that golf watch?
I liked it. I don't know what is wrong with me, but there was nobody out on the fucking golf course, and I somehow in my head feel rushed. I don't know why. I just am like a fast-paced golfer, I guess. I used it, and I didn't use it enough, though. Like,
How so?
I used it to like look at distances sometimes, and then to like track my score instead of actually like. I'm in a really pretty shitty golf slump right now. Like, I feel like I was making some progress. Like leaving, fans don't give a fuck about this.
I care.
I like when we left Bremerton that one time, and like on that back nine when my driver was hitting every time, and I was getting a lot of like fucking 4s and 5s. I was like, okay, I'm seeing some progress over the course of 18 holes. Like, that's good. And then it's just gone just real south again. And so I just when I get crabby frustrated like that, I like don't want to dick around with anything else other than like, well, where's that other chilada? Let me finish this round.
Truth, Daddy.
So I'll try it again and be more patient, but I just didn't use it enough in looking at distances, looking at.
I mean, that's all I really use mine for. I'm curious to see, though, the reason I got that one for you is it's supposed to have a pace off for like driving distance.
Oh,
you're totally right. No one cares about this.
No. Yeah. This actually. Yeah.
This is an ad for Garmin that no one gives a fuck about. What are you going to get for dinner tonight, dude?
I have some salmon at home. I'm gonna pan sear a little bit of salmon, and then I'm gonna top it. I'm gonna dress it lightly with some tzatziki sauce.
I'm really thankful you just switched topping to dressing, even though I just bitched about dressing. I have a weird thing about topping. Topping feels like sweets to me.
Desserty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like when people say topped with, it makes me feel like, I don't know what that is. I don't know who topped me. But I don't like it.
In the streets, that's sucking dick.
Is it? Get a little top?
Get that top dog.
Whatever happened to tops as a toy? Do people still play tops?
Like the spinny thing?
Yeah.
Fuck no.
No. You ever play jacks?
We've got phones. No.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm not that fucking porn old.
Porn old?
Hey, porn old. We're really
We're reaching
We're
today.
batting a fucking 1,000.
I did like marbles though. Jacks was actually pretty fun.
I liked having marbles, but I never like did the thing.
That's what I did with Pokemon cards. I never played the Pokemon.
Yeah.
I just had them.
Yeah. I do that to this day. With shit.
That reminds me, you still got a deck of fucking like 92 starter pack NFLs in my glove box. I'm trying to do sports better.
Wow, that's a fucking great start.
Hopefully that was fun. I had a pretty fun time with it. I mean, I wasn't an expose on kissing my mom or nothing, but
It's kind of hard because we caught lightning in a bottle with our parents last week. But do we have anyone to shout out?
Do we got any trouts this week?
I mean, we could do like Michael every week. So
yeah, thanks there, fella. I better give the old Gracie girl a shout again. I don't know. She's been doing really cool shit, dude.
Tattooing?
Yeah, she's what, 3 months? 3 months into professional tattooing? She's been doing just some fucking sick shit, dude. I'm going to say it. Gracefoy.inc. She gets annoyed when I plug her. I don't know.
Oh, really?
I don't know what that is, but.
What kind of plug are you using?
Anal.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, if you're in the area and you want some creepy, cute shit, check her out.
There you go.
Yeah.
I appreciate anybody that has a fucking passion for something and then they went.
That's
and
it. Like it makes me
out.
emotional. I'm like, dude, you're doing it. Like, and it's so. People have traveled like from Colorado. I'm getting excited.
Oh my god!
People have traveled to see her do it. Like, or not see her do it. Get something done by her. It makes me so like elated.
It is very cool what you're saying. I'm sorry, I'm just laughing because he's getting teary-eyed. But
it don't take much.
It is very cool.
No, it's super crazy, dude. It's super crazy because it's scary when you start something. I mean, start something new. Obviously, she went from like a sales position, like making fucking commissions and stuff.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
Like on a whim, let's do this, and then am I good enough to do this? Am I not good enough to do this? Is this fucking crazy and stupid?
I think deep down in some dark cavern, this is why we're doing this.
Oh,
Feels
1,000.
like
She was a lot of motivation to start doing this. I'm like, fuck, I want to do something cool.
I think the real motivator was pot.
And honestly, like the PlayStation 3.
Yeah.
I started like playing with computers and like, oh yeah, I do kind of know how to do computer stuff a little bit. Like, okay. And then marijuana was like gave me the confidence to ask you about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you on episode 30?
I was on board immediately. Well, no, I mean, I think back like 2 summers ago, not doing anything like this, not golfing at all. Like,
yeah.
What the fuck was I doing? Like just drinking?
Yeah.
Drinking's fine. It's better when you're doing it while you're doing something.
That's how I look at it. That's why I think this is so attractive. And also I really enjoy doing it, but also golf is very like you can't fucking do motocross and have a beer. I mean you can, but not at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True. No, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. That got real.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's what the people are here for.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for following along, guys. Much is appreciated.
Aw. Thank you, guys. Subscribe. We should fucking...
Hey, you want to get into this cocksucker?
We should get into the news, probably.
Okay. Did it get darker in here? I guess the sun is doing sun stuff. Let's see what fucking Bill has to say, dude.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
All right. We're starting with me. Let me grab my my note ski here. I think you guys are gonna like this one. We're coming into the holiday season a little bit. We got like a cool one here. Where'd my fucking notes go? I guess I could show you as I'm fucking.
Yeah, throw it up there.
This is the mean one. This is a Grinch slasher comedy type thing, and it looks kind of like the Jim Carrey Grinch. Fuck. Where's my notes? I'm so annoyed right now.
Do you want me to talk while you're looking for your notes?
Please.
So the caption here for the listener says, much like Winnie the Pooh, the Grinch is getting his own horror movie this year, with XYZ Films announcing today that they've picked up The Mean One for December 2022 release, guys. So that's just 2 months out. Well, a month and a half out.
Here we go. XYZ Films, you said December 15th?
Yes.
Okay,
It says December 2022. Is it 15th?
December 15th comes out. It's a slasher parody. They did a really fun thing. You know, Cindy Lou Who is, the protagonist in the film. Her name in this is Cindy You Know Who, to avoid copyright.
Oh.
pretty fun. If you've heard me talk about Terrifier, which is Terrifier 2 is out right now, and it went out in, what did I say earlier, 800 theaters? A select amount of theaters.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the budget on that was like $1.5 million, maybe $1 million. Right now it's clearing like 600,000, something like that. Pretty good.
Wow.
It's a success so far, like, is what I've been reading. The numbers don't make sense to me, but cool. The Grinch is going to be played by David Howard Thornton, who was also Art the Clown, who was in Terrifier. That's the whole reason I brought the whole fucking thing up.
Very good.
Yeah, dude, if you like Terrifier, you're gonna like this. And I guess it's already like people, critics have already seen it, like horror critics.
Yeah.
Bloody Disgusting. I use them a lot. They have real good shit, which is what you're reading up here.
Nice.
Yeah, dude, it sounds fucking cool. We'll see. The picture you're looking at is the only picture I can find, and it looks a little CGI yicky. Hopefully that's just a bad pick. Hopefully it's not like that. If it's anything like Art the Clown, it's like super fucking sick makeup and just like awkward and disturbing. But this is just supposed to be funny, so we'll see.
It's kind of hard to tell from that picture. I almost think it doesn't look like CGE. It almost looked like a weird, realistic looking, supposed to be realistic looking
If
costume.
you look at it on your phone, you're kind of like, is somebody in here? Oh, Grace is probably home. That's Tucker fucking around.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
Sounds kind of cool.
I'll
I'll
check that
fucking
out.
watch it. Jester, you got one here coming up. You ready for it?
I am. Yeah, so they just did a teaser with Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman that announced Wolverine was making a comeback in Deadpool 3. Now, for the casual fan, this is probably pretty exciting. It might be exciting for everybody. I don't know. But there was a little bit of controversy, a little surprising to me, where people were like, Logan ended so great and was such a great write-off for the Wolverine Logan character that he did a wonderful job with over the course of, 17 years or whatever, of like, well, why the fuck are you bringing him back for this? Well, ladies and gentlemen, money talks. And every single person that's bitching about it is going to go see it in theater. So shut up a little bit. I'm all aboard on that. I don't care. I'm a little bit disconnected lately with the comic book movies. There's a little fatigue with that for me. I'll still see it, but I also I'm not going to complain that hard about it. The most interesting thing that's come out of this for me was there was an interview with TJ Miller.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Basically I don't know. He was bitching about Ryan Reynolds, basically being like, I don't know why he hates me. The story was, this is from TJ Miller's perspective, that Ryan Reynolds did a take as Deadpool. So he's shooting a take as in character, ripping on TJ Miller's character kind of off the cuff, basically saying like he's a pointless character. Then once we're done shooting this, we can get back to the real movie. But he's doing it as Deadpool. So he's like acting. And TJ Miller got really butthurt about that. They didn't ask him to be on Deadpool 3. And TJ Miller was like, yeah, I'm not going to do Deadpool 3. They haven't asked, but I won't do it. And it's like, well, that's not.
So he's trying to take like the fuck you first.
And I mean, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of his work anyway, but I have heard just from reading shit on, so I don't know how true it is. TJ Miller's just fucking awful to work with. Fucked up Silicon Valley, just bitched about everything.
There's a bunch of shit with the old Tej. I liked his stand up. His off the cuff shit was really, I enjoyed a lot of it too.
Sure.
Like when all those allegations came out about, how do I say this? Off the top of my head, I just want to say sexual predator. All those allegations. I was like, God damn it. You fucking, God damn it. But I mean, when you hear stuff like that, you're like, well, maybe you are just a piece of shit. Like bomb threats and shit. Like, why are you, I don't
shit.
fucking know.
Do you know what TJ stands for?
Tyronius Jackson.
Are you making that up?
Yep.
Oh, because I thought it stood for Touching Juniors.
Where is it? Yeah.
Good setup. Thank you for that.
That's pretty good.
Anyway, I don't have a release date yet on Deadpool 3. It's in production.
I think it said 2024.
That sounds right.
Yeah. Did you see the second one? I don't think I did.
Yeah, I've seen them both.
I did see Logan in theaters, and as a non-fucking comic book guy, really good time.
Yeah, because Logan's like it's a good drama movie that happens to have Wolverine in it.
You don't like have to know the stuff and the things. I don't know. I feel like I saw that with somebody. It's not something I would go to by myself. But I remember being like, fucking yeah, dude. Well, because that was like the curtain call.
Yeah.
And at the time, I'd have to watch it again, but at the time I was like, fucking, where have I been then?
Yeah.
Like, this is great. This is a great time.
Completely like so standalone from the other like X-Men movies and shit that's been going on. But you know what happens? Unlike today's feature film that we're going to talk about, when you write and direct something good, it ends up being a good movie.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot what we were talking about. I'm like bummed about it again.
Did you have one more newsel?
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
God damn it. So this is kind of an interesting one. Tom Cruise is expected to film a movie in space.
Yes.
Because of course he is. Because of course Tom Cruise wants to do that. He's on board with NASA somehow. I thought NASA was like defunct. I don't really understand that at all. Yeah, I had some minimal notes. So it's by the director is Doug Liman, who did The Bourne Identity, and he says it connects to the film Lockdown, which I have not seen, I have not heard of. I don't know anything about that. I think it's just fucking Tommy wanting to get out there to do something wild. This dude is fucking nuts. He really is. All his own stunts, and now he wants to go to space, and maybe he wants to fucking jerk off Xenu up there. Who knows?
Honestly, he's got some screws loose, and that's kind of what makes him a fun
appealing
action.
Yeah, dude.
This guy's fucking wild,
He's
and
like
I want to
61.
see. Not in Thetan years.
I wonder if this is going to do anything for like space commerce, or not commerce, but for like space, like traveling for like what's the word I'm looking for here?
Space tourism.
Yeah, essentially.
Space prostitution?
3 titties, dude.
Fucking moon job?
Yeah, moon job. Moon jobby. Cut that.
Oh, no. I like that one.
Yeah, we'll see. Tommy Boy's nuts, but could be cool. I don't know. I hope that's not the whole focus of the movie. Maybe I don't even know what the fucking movie is. I just hope it's not like, wait for minute 46 where fucking Tommy's out walking on the International Space Station.
Fuck.
Because can you think about... That's going to be the most expensive movie ever made.
Oh, did it say who's directing that?
Yeah, the Bourne Identity guy. I forget his name now. Tom Liebman or something Liebman. I could look again.
My head went to James Cameron.
Oh, yeah. Fucking. That's why he probably wouldn't do the rest of the Avatars, because he's going to fucking space with Tommy.
James Cameron's like, we're going to do Bourne Ultimatum in fucking space. Big action movie? No,
nobody's blue. So keep your eyes peeled for fucking Space Cruising 2036.
Space Cruising. Oh, give yourself a Disney.
Thank you. I like calling that a Disney.
I like doling him out.
Tinker fella.
Okay.
Okay, good. We're having fun because I'm about to get really bummed.
You're going through a roller coaster of emotions on this one.
I suppose so.
And that's okay.
I got the Sunday scaries a little bit.
Oh,
Sorry.
I won't rub it. No, I don't have the scaries.
All right, Justarika. Why don't you go ahead and fucking tell us about the feature presentation?
I'm on it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Rob Zombie's 2022 The Munsters. Brief synopsis here is Lily is a typical 150-year-old lovelorn vampire who's looking for the man of her nightmares until she lays her eyes on Herman, a 7-foot-tall green experiment with a heart of gold. It's love at first shock as these two ghouls fall fangs over feet for each other in a Transylvanian romance. The writing of the synopsis took more skill than the entire making of the film.
It really did.
This is coming in
It
at...
really did.
Why doesn't it have the...
Nothing?
A 49% on Rotten Tomatoes somehow.
Does it say anything about how many people were polled in that?
I don't know. Maybe.
Is that from like 6 people?
No.
I'm going to tell you right now, guys. I'm so disappointed in this. I'm so disappointed.
Oh, 45 reviews.
Okay. Well, that makes sense.
Audience score has over 500 views, and that's coming in at like a 35.
Okay. Check. Because this fucking thing smells... What's a good simile here?
Like shit?
Yeah, that works.
Smells like shit.
That works. Where do we start? You got quick thoughts, feelings, opinions?
Yeah, I mean, I do. And it's kind of hard because nobody sets out to just make a stinker of a film. Like that's a lot of people's...
That's how I feel. Like,
it's a lot of people's jobs. It's a lot of people's hard work to make something like that. And this might be the stupidest fucking thing I've ever seen in my entire life. And I know that probably sounds like hyperbole, but 20 minutes in, I called Tim and said, I'm actually pissed off that I have to watch this for another hour and 10 minutes. It's ruining my morning. It was incoherent, sloppy, editing was shit, acting was dumb. I don't know what the story really was. And I literally turned that movie off dumber than from when I started it.
I don't know who this is for. This isn't for a Munsters fan. This isn't for a person that might want to like the Munsters. I don't even think this is for like Rob Zombie fans. I don't know what he is thinking, and he's a massive Munsters like guy.
And he fucked him.
Just took it and he shoved it right in his asshole, and he shit it out again. And I'm beyond disappointed. I knew it was gonna be pretty fucking bad, but this is like, not to toot my own dick here, I could do most of these edits. I really could.
The transitions in this are so god awful.
And are they supposed to be like funny, silly? Like Bill O'Reilly that we do on this here program is fucking 6% of that movie.
Really?
Basically, like the fucking green screen TVs.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
It serves nothing. It's like that Herman likes to watch TV.
Dude.
Okay. What? I don't get it.
There was just
don't get it.
There was nothing in it. There was no laughs. There was no emotion. There was nothing.
I haven't hated something so much maybe ever.
At least when I was watching Free Willy, I was having fun with how cheesy and dumb it was, and that I was going to rip on it. But this wasn't even fun how bad this was.
No.
It was frustratingly bad. I don't know anything about the Munsters, and I didn't have any skin in the game. And I thought about it of like, I'm not going to sit through this. I have other things I'd rather do this morning and you have to be a shit movie for me to feel that way. I feel bad for the original Munsters. I don't know anything about them, but if this was attempting to be some sort of service to them, shame on you, Rob. You go fuck a zombie.
Yeah, that's what I don't understand. Like, the dude loves the Munsters. What is this? It would make so much more sense. Like, I don't even know where to fucking start. This movie is so beyond frustrating to me. Like,
yeah, I feel like you had, and you were patient with it too. You're like, the trailer looks shitty, but I'm gonna give it a chance. And
well, like, Rob is such a confusing fucking guy. Like, it's shitty, so it's fun. Like, I'll give you like 31. I'll give you Lords of Salem. Like, those are your own like ideas that are your own whimsical fucking thing. And not to say that like people like love them. I bet a poll before this came out of like 15 of our friends, maybe 3 had heard of the Munsters. Not to say that I like am a super fan of it. Like, I've watched like, I think there was 4 seasons long. I've probably watched cumulatively a season of it. It's fun. It's a fun thing. It's a dumb fucking 60s TV show. Mm-hmm. But you're taking this premise and you're saying that it's something that you fucking love. And like, what is this? I don't know what this is. And it's, even if it wasn't this and you decided to do something like this, it still doesn't make any fucking sense. I don't know what I don't like it. I'm annoyed that I watched it. I'm annoyed I made you watch it. Like, I'm gonna tell you right. I recommend no one ever. Boomer scale -5,000.
I'm hard pressed to find what anybody did like or liked about it. I'd be just.
So this came out on Blu-ray on the 27th, which was pre-Netflix, and I am a comment whore. And I think it was exclusive to Walmart. And since the algorithm is so great, it popped up for me. So I read all the fucking 97 reviews of the people that bought allegedly the DVD. And they're like, it's a great fucking thing. Are these all bots? Are these all bots? Are these all fucking just straight idiots?
It was all positive?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't get it. Like, okay. According to this movie, he has the brain of a pianist and also half a brain of a comedian that no one fucking likes. But we don't ever really touch back on when that comedian, like, goes away. Is it because no one likes him and, like, fuck him, good, he's dead? But, like, people kind of start to like Herman's jokes in passing. But then he's in a band that no one fucking cares about. And then they adopt a dog in Paris. It's like a monster. I thought that whole oh god, I don't know.
It was all over the place. Should we at least introduce the characters?
Yeah, I guess. I'm frustrated.
Yeah,
I'm real frustrated with this fucking thing.
You can throw.
Oh, did we do the poster?
There it is.
He's fucking. I don't know, dude. Like, I follow Rob on the Instagrams, and for like the last year, he's posted like shit of sets and stuff. And it's all looks so fucking cool and great. And I mean, if you listen to the show here, we've talked about this for, I don't know, 4 or 5 episodes. I've brought it up at different points of time. When it first came out, like the news, it was alleged that it was a $40 million project. I don't know who got that number. I don't know why that number was tossed around. That number is very, very, very far from true. And I don't know why that wasn't a red flag to me initially, but I think the budget was what do I have here? I think it was $4 million. It doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter. Well, for retrospect, House of a Thousand Corpses was 7. Or excuse me, it was 4. Devil's Rejects was 7. Halloween was 15. So everything he's done through Universal, like I think he's done like 6 movies in total. That doesn't even amount to $40 million. So I don't know where, how, or why that number came up, and neither does Rob, rightfully so, whatever. But I don't understand how you're just not embarrassed by this, dude. Like, I know you're not a comedy writer and you're not like a family friendly guy, and this is your break into that, I guess. But like, are that many yes men surrounding you? That they're just like, yeah. There's parts of this that could be okay. The costumes are all right. We're gonna get into that. And this is a good segue, but I'm just so annoyed with this, dude. I really am. Let's get into Sherry Moon. She looks pretty okay. She looks pretty okay. And what's more annoying to me is that this should have been in black and white. And everything that I've been reading online of why it's not in black and white is because they wanted a color version. And it's harder to make a color version out of black and white than it would to just film it in color initially. Okay, sure. But where is that one? How come that's not available? Is that like a bonus feature on some shit I'm not going to fucking buy?
Yeah.
Okay. That's one of the most annoying things to me. The best scene in the whole fucking movie is the recreation of the intro of the original show. That's the last 45 fucking seconds.
Yeah.
I will say Sherry Moon didn't annoy me as much as I thought she would. Like, I think she's dog shit. That feels intense. I don't think she's that great of an actress, but she was better than I thought she would do. She had some Lily-esque, like, vocalist stuff going on.
Sure.
It's believable. She wasn't like the dog fucking thing that she usually does in the psychopath killy stuff. She sort of kind of brought it a little bit, but all around, not fucking for me. What do you got, Chase?
Well, unfortunately, and I like Sherry Moon. There's stuff that exists with her in it that is fun, and there's a place for her character. I will say this, maybe in some semblance of trying to find a defense for these people, is that I feel like, so there's not a performance in this I liked. There's one actor that I thought was maybe the least annoying of them, but and maybe it's because I don't know jack shit about the Munsters. So seeing this, being introduced to this world, every single performance in this was a head scratcher for me. And I think you made a good comment about how many yes men are around there, because I think all these people were set up for failure and nobody had the stones to be like, hey, this shit fucking isn't working somewhere.
Is this one draft? Like,
well, here's the thing is that like the performances could be, I don't know, I guess acceptable or less shitty to me if there was some semblance of a coherent story. This thing bops and jumps around so much that, and as someone, it makes me feel better that somebody who knows at least something about the Munsters is feeling the same sentiments, because I'm scratching my head 30 minutes in. I'm like, the fuck am I watching? What is happening here?
It's not even like the Munsters. What they should have fucking done, which would have been at least a little bit better. The prequel thing, I don't know. Like, Sherry Moon's like fucking 40. Like, she's not young, she's not old. I forget how old the original actress was. What they should have fucking done was do an Eddie Moves Out. Because, like, not having Eddie there makes the grandpa character not grandpa. Like, they call him the Count throughout the film, and then, like, his credit is grandpa. It doesn't make fucking sense. Like, if you were like you and you don't even know, like, the thing, and you're trying to figure out who the fuck that is, you're like, well, the Count isn't even, it's just a mind fuck left and fucking right, dude. I don't get it. I hate it. I fucking hate it.
Do you want to show up the, or I guess that's Herman next.
Yeah, we can go to Daniel Roebuck. I don't think he did the worst job. I think he was, and again, all these guys are like fucking Rob Zombie like guys, which I can also appreciate, dude.
Yeah.
Like, he's got like a family of actors and he's giving all those guys and gals work.
Yeah.
Fucking sweet. And this is a Universal 1440. It's not like a true Universal. It's like their home video like department. And I mean, they have 4K cameras, so it like looks pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
If this wasn't like a Munsters thing, I would say the colors are neat.
Yeah.
But look at all the fucking promos they shot. They're in black and white. What are you doing? I don't understand it, dude.
Get him.
I don't get it. It would have made like tonally like way more sense to like chop this thing down and make it black and white and not so over the like. Okay, the sure it's 1965. It's a little over the top, fucking weird, but like the delivery from Fred Gwynn is so much better. Like, I fucking don't like Herman in this. Like, I don't root for his character.
Not
I think
at
he's
all.
a fucking asshole. I'm team grandpa. Excuse me, the Count, because he's not even a fucking grandpa in this fucking movie.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I think Daniel Roebuck did a fine job, like, given the tools that he was allowed to use. I think his costume is like a Rob Zombie stylized version of the original. Like, I think that's a pretty good representation of what Rob could do with it. I think it's neat. But why are the only like promo things you put out in fucking black and white when the movie's not fucking black and white? What are we doing?
I don't have the answers for you today.
I don't know.
I don't have the answers.
How'd you feel about Dan?
Maybe in a vacuum, I could appreciate his performance as the dad trying to find his daughter a suitable suitor. But this movie's not in a vacuum.
No.
It's in a big, messy fucking Swiffer of piss and shit spread all over the place.
Yeah, a wet jet for the layman.
Unfortunately, I might as well just go character by character. None of it worked for me. Just none of it. I kind of feel bad. Like, I don't want to hate something this much. I really don't want to.
Who do we got next?
It sucks that I have to hate this that much.
It's not great. So Jeff Daniel Phillips, he's another guy out of the zombie camp, obviously. 57, looking fucking pretty great. Now, if you haven't seen this, And obviously, I don't fucking recommend that you do, especially if you like the fucking show. I guess I lied. Here's a color promo.
There you go.
Here's a color promo. They do have one, which does look pretty okay, like side by side to Herman. So Jeff is 6'4", so he is a tall buck. I hated the way he played this character.
Yeah.
Like you don't root for him at all, ever.
Nope.
And the way this fucking thing we're not even there. He's Herman. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't even know what to fucking say. This is legitimately the most frustrating thing I've ever fucking seen.
You know how sometimes when something's so awful, we do recommend it because it's almost like fun how stupid it is, and that, or maybe you thought something was good, but it's actually really shitty, so you should go back and watch it. I wouldn't recommend this to anyone ever. It's not even funny bad.
No, it doesn't. If you're curious as to why we say it doesn't make sense, then I guess go watch it. But you're not.
Sure.
I knew right when the title sequence happened and there was drippy noises coming off of the Munsters logo.
Really?
This is gonna be fucking not for me. I knew immediately. It was just like, oh shit. I already knew something bad was gonna happen. The split screens with the blue fucking Thunderbolt. Why? Dude, it looks like somebody made this in OBS. Like what the program that I'm using right now, it looks like it's made in. It looks like complete dog shit.
The edits and transitions early on, I'm just like, these feel so cheap and dumb. And then early on, I'm like, well, maybe they're going for cheap and dumb. But then I'm like, I don't think they are. I think this is how they thought they should shoot this.
I think they are going for cheap and dumb, but they're relying on that so hard that I think that becomes like a constant. And they're like, yeah, that's what we're doing. And then they believe in cheap and dumb. And it's just like, oh, that's just what it turned into. Like, dude, I don't know. I don't know. I've never made a fucking movie. I feel bad talking this much shit. I really fucking do.
It does. I
really do.
It makes you feel like an asshole because like it does. It makes you feel bad. Like I wouldn't want to have something critiqued this negatively, but like there's gotta be a better process to being like to being told something's not working.
Yeah, dude.
Because it's not working so hard that this I don't even want to say this. This might be the absolute 1000%, no question about it, worst movie I've ever seen.
It's really, really, really bad.
Like I feel like I could confidently make that argument.
If you do like this,
Please.
call in and tell me why.
Please let us know.
I'm a fan of the Munsters. I'm not a Munsters like fucking savant. I don't know all the things about it. But there is zero redeeming qualities.
I'm guilty of sometimes of like prematurely making my mind up about something and then being a little set in my ways. And I did not go into this wanting to hate it. I thought that this could be having Rob Zombie put a twist on something. I thought this could be fun. And at least before we started, because I watched Hellraiser first. If you haven't seen last week's, check out Hellraiser. I watched Hellraiser first, having lower expectations or like no expectations, and was thinking like, oh, I'll do the Munsters after in case the Hellraiser's too scary for some eye bleach. Nah, dude, the Munsters is fucking terrifyingly awful.
It's so bad. I don't even know how else to say it. There are zero redeeming qualities. I think I've already fucking said that.
It's starting to feel.
I don't know what else to tell you. I really don't. Let's get into fucking. It's kind of cool. Elvira's in it, I guess. Like,
I didn't know that.
All the jokes are so cheap with her too. Like, did they have like a joke writer, or is this all Rob trying shit out?
Did he write it?
Yeah, written, directed. Yeah, I don't know. Fuck, it's making me take away. This is Elvira's first movie in a long time that she's not Elvira. Recently came out as a lesbian, so props to you. And she has a lovely girlfriend. Also wrote a book recently, so if you give a fuck about Elvira, go check it out. I don't know how to read so good, so I'm not going to do that. How'd you feel about her character? She is the landlord.
Well, okay. I mean, again, in a vacuum, the witch makeup was kind of cute, but
it also sets up this stupid precedent that like, oh, we moved to a monster town.
yeah.
And that's like, okay. That's not how the show was. Like, I don't know. I don't fucking know.
Have you ever, this is kind of random, but it's going to tie into have you ever passed a kidney stone?
No.
Because I imagine that that's a better experience than sitting down and watching the Munsters movie.
It's painful. Fucking Grace, I told her we were going to do this one and Hellraiser. Shocker, we're doing 2. And she watched this one before me. And like she touched my shoulder and she was like, buckle up, buddy. And I was like, oh no. Oh, I had a feeling. No. And dude, yeah, like I said before, from the drippy, gloopy fucking Munsters logo, I was like, Jesus Christ. And then you get like fucking like 1960s Batman transitions that don't make fucking sense. It feels more than lazy.
Yeah, it does.
I don't know.
There's some other word that exists out there.
Fucking
I don't know
the
what it
worst
is.
thing ever created. Is that all the people?
Yeah.
Is this gonna? This
We're
might
doing
be
fine on time.
a reasonable, actual timed episode, guys. I don't fucking know.
Can I run something by you?
Yeah.
This or Free Willy?
Oh, Free fucking Willy.
By a fucking
Oh,
mile.
dude, are you kidding me?
This makes Free Willy look like fucking Brink, dude. I mean, this thing. Oh man,
This makes
I'm
Free
starting to
Willy
feel
look like Gone with the Wind.
I'm starting to feel like an asshole for how hard I'm ripping on it, but I don't know what else to. There was one line in the whole movie that made me go, okay, that was mildly funny.
Let me look at some. I mean, there's so many don'ts that I have written down. If you don't know, the way I take notes is I do a page for questions, and then I make a column for do's, and a column for don'ts, and a column for things I might like to talk about.
He's got a method.
I do have a method. So my do's, when Lily is asking Herman to have dinner, he's like, I don't know, I have to check my schedule. I mean, granted, 90% of this conversation can eat my taint. But he has one line is like, well, I have to draw a bath. I have to have a yummy treat. And I don't know if I'm going to have time for that. I'm like, okay, yeah, I get that.
Okay.
I get that. But then he shuts the door 3 or 4 times to prance around loudly. The voice he does doesn't make sense. He's trying to do an homage. But it doesn't match his normal speaking voice. Like, do it or don't do it. Make it your own thing or don't make it your own thing. You gotta pick one.
Yeah.
In my eyes.
Yeah.
Fucking. Oh, Herman's album art. But granted, I do hate that he's in a band. Like, why?
Dude, the musical numbers.
The musical numbers are dog shit, and I almost guarantee Rob Zombie did the album art though, because I think he did all the album art for White Zombie and like his first 2 for his solo career. He's got fucking drawing chops and stuff.
Yeah.
And he's made some decent shit. Yeah, he's made more. Fuck, I'm sorry, Rob. You've made more garbage than good. I'm sorry,
Rob.
coming from a guy that made nothing that great. So don't listen to me. But I don't know. This feels weird. I don't
does.
like it.
This is not why we do the show, is to
No,
dunk on something this fucking hard. But
this is.
I mean, it just is what it is.
When we get into LA, it gets minusculely better, but not great. And the forgiveness of like losing the family castle is so quick. Like, you're an idiot. And even in the TV show, like, Herman and Grandpa aren't like bitter rivals. They're just kind of like, you. Yeah, it's like, yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And the ending, fucking, here's some money. Yay! What the fuck? Why even have the movie? What the fuck, dude? Oh, God. I did think the house looked cool because, like I said, I follow the Zombies on the Instagram, and he posted that like a year ago, and I was like, look at this fucking thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, yeah, that's fucking,
Yeah.
that's sick.
Looks cool.
I hope that's the movie. Your boy was wrong. Nosferatu, what do they call him in the movie? Orlok looked fantastic. I thought he was kind of funny.
I thought the makeup department did okay.
Yeah. I think the characters looked pretty all right. The first date, though, with fucking Orlok,
Yeah.
he's, look at my rats. That goes on a little bit too long. But he looked fantastic. Like, scary, but also funny. He's probably the shining jewel of the whole movie, and it's about 3 minutes.
Yeah.
That's all I got for dues, and they're pretty fucking, I don't even know.
Ladies and gentlemen, we just got a book toss from the T. That's a first ever on the show book toss from T. You want to throw up those non-specifics? I think it's time we just get into that because everyone knows how we feel about this now.
Yeah. I do need this for questions.
Yeah.
Are you ready, Chester?
I am.
Non-specifics. Here we go. Do you want to start or you want me to start?
I can go.
Oh, please.
Okay. Non-specific amount of R's. Let me just get this out of the way real quick. I wouldn't recommend this to anybody. This is, again, I'd argue maybe the worst movie I've ever seen. It's right up there. If this movie was a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, the peanut butter is shit and the jelly is jizz. This is a shit and jizz fucking sandwich of a movie, and I'm not eating it. And I ate it, and I don't want to eat it ever again.
Love it.
And if the acting was a bottle of water, the bottle of water was pee. I mean, this is just shit and piss and cum in your face the whole fucking time, dude. I hate to do this. It honestly doesn't feel good. Free Willy was fun shitting on it because it like was so silly stupid almost.
Yeah.
Like,
well, and you also you thought it was different at a time. You know what I mean? Like when you were a kid, you're like, oh yeah, whale, fun, neat. And then you're older and you're like, oh, yuck, ick.
yeah. Okay, before I give my rating, I just want to apologize to the whole production team. I know you guys worked hard, but you delivered a fucking stinker. And so I'm ready for the drum roll. This is coming in for me, literally, I hate to do this, it's a 0. This is a 0 out of 10 for me. I'll never watch this again. I'm bummed to do that. I'm really bummed to do that.
It's really...
It's over. Not one. The makeup was okay, and that's not enough for me to give a point on a fucking movie. I'm sorry.
Boomers don't even do it. It's not what you think it's going to be. It's not what you want it to be. It's not even close to anything. I'm as close as I've ever been to being offended about a movie ever. This thing sucks your grandma's dick. It's so bad. Yeah, Boomers, don't do it. I think I'm going to give it a half of a point.
Sure.
Just because the makeup is pretty good.
Yeah.
I think Grandpa looks pretty on point. And the actors were, they were given the script they were given, and I think some of them could have done better. But they didn't have the tools to fucking do that. Like, I don't know.
Well said. Well said.
Just don't do it for me, please. It fucking sucks. And I'm sad it exists.
I feel like we're owed an apology. He should apologize for this thing.
And it's like $1.50. Like, it's not 90 minutes. Like,
No, you had to sit through this.
There's multiple scenes that could be cut.
The whole thing should have been scrapped.
Like, Paris doesn't fucking matter. Anytime there's anything on TV, besides like the news, I guess, barely, but that doesn't even fucking matter. Like you could make this not a feature film and it might even be better. This thing eats a dick. I fucking hate it.
Eats a cock, dude. This thing.
God, it's ruining my mood straight up. Do you want to fucking
Yeah.
Do you want to? I don't even have the fucking moxie to do it. Where are my buttons? Are you ready to do this stupid fucking quiz?
Yeah.
All right, here you go.
Quiz in
Yeah.
your pants. Time for some trivia. The movie shot.
Yeah.
It's a piss and shit cum sandwich.
Yeah. I think you smoked my dick into 18 pieces last week.
This almost doesn't deserve trip.
I know.
It almost doesn't.
Do you want to go do this down to Q's or down to last winner?
You can go ahead. I have like 4 questions. So
Okay.
They're probably all good.
Do you want me to just do 4?
You do.
Oh, wait. Do you want to look here?
Sure.
All right. Chester. All right. All right, buddy. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Where does the name Munster come from?
Well, if you made a piss and cum and shit sandwich, sometimes you'd put Munster cheese on it.
No, baby boy. Really good.
Thank you.
He did pay a little attention. Okay. Let's see here. Do you want a toughie or not?
Go for it.
All right. What is the name of the news anchor?
Fucking Sandra Scaries.
I mean, pretty close. Double D's. D, blah, 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 D, blah, blah, blah.
Devilish Deborah.
Donna Doomley.
Ooh.
I'm going to have to do it to you.
Yeah, that's how I felt about the whole picture.
I know. What was Herman's name going to be before it was Herman Munster?
Oh, it's like fucking
The worst joke you ever heard in your life?
Uranus, god of the sky.
Yeah. Are you downplaying? Did you love this fucking thing or what?
No.
Wow. 2 for 3?
Yep. Good job on your counting today.
Thank you. Okay. We're a numbers family here. I think you're going to get this one. How much did the Munsters win in the costume contest, dollar-wise?
$1,000 $1,000.
Boo Radley. 15 hundo. You're right there. One more?
Yep.
Let's see here. Ooh. What is the Munsters LA address? If you want a hint, I got a good one for you.
666 Spooky Way.
No. Let me riddle me this though.
Yeah.
Remember when I had you make text spreads for this year production?
Yeah.
Do you remember what the font was called?
Yeah.
What was it?
It's fucking Creepiesville.
Night.
Creepy Town.
Night.
Creepiesville.
1313 Mockingbird Lane.
Oh.
You be 2 of 5?
2 out of 5.
Look at me!
Hey.
Your boy can count. Sheboygan.
Sheboygan. Sheboygan roll call.
All right, I'm gonna have to not look up.
Yeah.
Chase's phone died, and he sent me a she-mail. So he's reading off the interwebs.
All right, let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready, Freddie.
Okay. What 2 hobbies does Orlok have posted on his dating profile?
Oh shit. I know he likes rats. I don't think I remember. Swimming and sucking?
No.
Nye?
No.
Give it to me.
The Black Plague and Pestilence.
Fuck, they do bring that up a couple different times. Might be.
One of my notes on there. So far, not a fan. Feels like a weird fan series.
Okay. I feel like a fan series would be better.
What is the name of the funeral home that they grave rob in?
I don't even know.
The Dewdrop Inn.
That's not bad, actually.
That's not bad.
Will you minimize that? I forget what camera I'm on.
No.
Okay, cool.
There you go.
You can bring it back up.
What type of blood does Herman bring Lily for their date? Or he brings it for the dad for their first date.
I believe it's typo negative.
Final answer.
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding.
Oh.
What are you at?
One
three?
for 3.
Okay. How did Count Orlok die?
Fuck. You're good at these. I was just so depressed the entire time.
Yeah, sucked.
It was on the newspaper, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know.
These fucking rats ate him,
Duh.
which is actually...
Not bad.
That was like the one thing that was like, that's a okay callback.
I remember that being on the newspaper.
Okay, and then finally, I feel like these are actually hard now. What's the fucking count's name? Is it just the count?
Yeah. Grandpa for the fucking fan, I guess.
When the count is making the potion to create, is it Lily, the woman?
Yeah, a husband.
Or isn't it his daughter?
Right. But he's making the potion for...
But her name's Lily, right?
Yeah.
Okay. When he's making the potion for Lily to create a new husband for her, what hat does he need from a famous Western?
That would be John Wayne.
Yes.
Yes. And then I fucking hate a monkey joke, and they just had to put one in there for me.
Hair of Tarzan. Oh, look at hair of a chimp. And they stayed on it for too long. He's okay. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of all of 1440 Productions, I'm so sorry. Or fuck them, but they're sorry.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
know.
really...
It's just the worst thing fucking ever.
It's fucking so shitty. Well, guys, I think that's the end of the show. Sorry if this one was a bit of a bummer. We are also real bummed as well. If you want to check us out on Instagram, we are going to do a Halloween poll for serious, for true this time. That's going to be on Approved for All Audiences on Instagram, Approved for All on Twitter. You're going to have a pick of 2 different movies that have a reboot and an old movie.
Yes.
If you would if you'd like to like and subscribe on the YouTube, that'd be fucking phenom, dog. And if you want to take us on the road or in the car, or when you're banging your sister, Approved for Audiences to buzzsprout.com.
Hey, there's better fucking films ahead. Muffs, stay with us.
All right, guys. We fucking love you, and we'll see you in a Kia.
Woo!
C-U-N-T. See you